All right, hello everybody, welcome back to another stream. I hope we're all doing well and having a wonderful, beautiful day today. If you don't hear anything in the background, it's not just you, it's because the game is on a paused screen. But welcome in, friends. I am very late today and I am so sorry. I was busier earlier. And then Coral Island just felt like it had to update absolutely right before I went live, so that made it take even longer. But I hope we're all doing good. Welcome in. It feels very, very strange to me being live starting this late. But I hope we're all doing okay. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to stream for, just speaking on my energy and like nothing else, because I don't normally start this late. But I do want to say hello to y'all. Also, the stream is not wanting to load on. Hold on. Okay. I want to make sure it's not, it's just me, because I feel like that's worse if all of you can see it too. But did you guys see like my mouth lag a little bit? Like I was talking just now and it looked like it lagged a little bit. I hope not. But let me know. Otherwise, hello Megs, hello Crowley, hello Shiver, hello Saturn, welcome in, friends. I just feel like it just did that for like a moment. It freaked me out. Okay, but I think that's the main stuff. I'm a little frazzled because I am kind of tired. So we're gonna see how this goes for today's stream. In terms of what I'm working on in Coral Island, though, just general progress in every category, to be honest. I don't think it did for me. Hello, Eli, welcome in. And maybe it was just a me thing, and the only reason I'm saying that's notably better is because I feel like if a lot of you see it, then that means it's an overall stream-related issue, but I feel like if it's just on my end, then it's just an issue regarding my internet. Which isn't good either, but I feel like it's not as bad. Also, hey, let me know how the volume is for the game. I unmuted the desktop audio, didn't I? How are you guys? I hope you're doing good. I'm not gonna get over how weird it feels though, because for a long time, fun fact, on my channel, I would start at like 6 p.m. Central basically every time. I did that forever ago, and I haven't had that scheduled for a hot minute now. And starting even later than that in the evening just feels so weird to me. Like my brain is very confused. Oh, that, and I have a couple of story times to go over with you today. I think I'm gonna play some Stardew Valley. I haven't played that in forever. I was thinking about playing that today, but I didn't. What was it that I was working on last? I know I need to get these cracked open. How much inventory space do I have? Okay, I have a decent amount, sure. Those are already watered, so let's just go over to the blacksmith. I can tune for a few minutes, but how's everyone doing? Hello, Sabertooth, welcome in. We're doing good, just a little drowsy, because for me, I don't go to bed now, but like this is about the time of evening where I would start to get kind of drowsy, like regardless of how much caffeine I've had. So we'll see. Have you heard of Pal World? I have, but I've been avoiding trying it due to the controversy surrounding it, given I don't know how much truth there is to those, so I'm not assuming that it's factual. I don't feel like I know enough to really speak on it, but it's enough right now that I'm uncomfortable thinking about trying it. But I do know what it is. Oh, and by the way, thank you. Okay, here's the story times that happened today. I'm waiting on this to open up anyways. So basically, I have to run around while I'm doing this. Otherwise, I feel like I can't tell my story. So ignore me running around in circles right now. So basically, Ben and I were walking his mom's dog today, right? We were walking the dog. And I noticed that there's this man on a bicycle behind us. So I'm like, okay, there's somebody behind us. Like, let's move out of the way for them, right? As you should, to be polite. So we move out of the way for this man so he can go past us. And we give him plenty of room. We weren't disrespectful. We weren't gross or rude or anything. We weren't any of that. And this man rides past us and under his breath says, I'm trying to figure out how I can phrase this that's like, not super graphic. Basically, he started like swearing at us and was like, blank, blank, effing Christ. That's basically how that went. I don't feel a need to say something like that early in the stream, but you get the picture. And he said that like as he went past us, and I'm like, what is with your attitude? Like, why are you so rude? We moved out of the way for you. We weren't dirty. We weren't gross. We weren't impolite to you. We did none of that. And he just had so much attitude. And not even a minute later, we're continuing to walk the dog, and there's this other strange man that walks past us. But you know, like the stereotype whenever people like have like an evil plan and they're like, like things like that, and they're like doing that with their hands and like whispering to themselves. He was doing that as he walked past us, and as we were like made like, my face basically made an expression that was like, what in the world? And then like as soon as he sees that, he just starts like maniacally laughing as he walks away. Also, I'm starting to think that they're closed today. I think they are. Let me see. Okay, I guess they're closed today. But yeah, it was just a very weird interaction. Both happened within the span of like a minute, which is really weird. Okay, let me catch up on chat. Athena's sitting with me looking extra cute. Hello, Athena. Oh, I can't drink caffeine after like 7 or else I won't sleep. I mean, I do it sometimes. I shouldn't, but I do. Same, I drink soda with dinner. I might regret that later. Oh, welcome in, Taco Time Traveler. Yeah, let's not say that, okay? Let's not. There. You're not in trouble though. Like, I'm not gonna time you out over that or something, but it is a little on the promo-y side, which is why that was removed. You're actually in a video game, Lexi, and the second guy is the antagonist? I guess so, but it was a very just bizarre interaction and I didn't like it. Okay. I was gonna actually go and get the coffers open, but now I can't because the blacksmith is closed. Oh, another reason why it's closed. I mean, it's a Sunday, so of course it is, but there's apparently a tree planting festival and I've been off telling my stories about the strange men that I encountered on my walk today. So I probably missed the tree planting festival, but whatever, it's fine. It's fine. Is it gonna click? I feel like it's been, wait. Okay, no, that's not it. What's the button that I click that just transfers all of it to the matching stacks? I guess none of those will work? I don't know. I also don't realistically know where the tree planting festival is, so I might just go to the ocean, honestly. I really might. Hello, Megan, welcome in. So those are the main things today. I feel like there's something else I wanted to mention, but I don't remember what it is. Just give me like 5 minutes, it'll probably come back to me. My brain is still confused because this time of evening I feel like is when I would end a stream, not when I would be having started one. Trees in the ocean, they're not down there, but I don't know where the tree planting festival is, so I've already given up just so I can go down here. I know I'm probably gonna regret that, but it is what it is. Also, hello. Okay, I was gonna say I was moving the scythe and it wasn't working. Now, where was the area that I last worked on? Because I clearly have not finished. Okay, these ones are done. Oh, I need to go over to the right. Okay, I got it. Hi, Megan from another Megan. I've never called you that though. Like, I always just call you Megs. I feel like I'm calling you by your government name if I call you Megan. And it feels wrong. My phone likes to call you Mega though. Every time I try to type Megs, it wants to correct it to Mega. And it is pretty funny. It's over here. I should probably start digging in around this area then. I feel like I should find it decently soon if I look in this area. Oh, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, I have to look for these activator things that hide in the trash, and then it turns these on. Basically, it helps to heal the coral sites, so we're just looking for these little activators that hide in the garbage in the ocean. Oh, and I do want to mention one more thing actually about the Pal World conversation. I know we got past a little bit. There's one more thing I wanted to say. I don't think for people that play it, whether you're a creator that's streaming it or making videos of it, or if you're just somebody that's not a creator and you're playing it, whoever you are that's playing, I don't feel like people deserve to be bashed for it. I just kind of feel like that's not going to resolve anything. And plus, you can't cherry pick wrong and right things to be doing. Nobody's perfect, and I just feel like nobody deserves to be heavily bashed or cyberbullied just for playing a game. Like, I personally am just choosing not to play it because of the controversies, But do I think that a fellow creator should be bullied to no end for playing it? No, I don't. I feel like that's wrong and it's harmful. That's my final thing. I don't want to get into a big conversation about it, but I wanted to make sure that I said that. People always call me Crow instead of Crowley, so whenever I hear people actually call me Crowley, I'm like, huh? Wait, so does it feel weird whenever I call you Crowley? I could call you something else. Yeah, that's for a fun fact. No one IRL calls me Megs. I don't really have a nickname. I just feel like I'm so used to calling you Megs that I can't call you anything else. I mean, I guess if I tried hard enough, I could get used to calling you Megan, but it feels wrong. Even though Crowley is literally my name. The S and A on phone are close to each other, so that could explain the Mega instead of Megs. Yeah, that probably is what it is. Especially because, like, I feel like certain nicknames are common enough in the world that they could be registered as a word, and that's why that kind of thing doesn't happen. But I feel like Megs, maybe because of that, is always registered as a typo. Oh, that and the whole autofill thing on my phone is really annoying too. Not autocorrect, but autofill. When I type, it makes me so angry. I'll go get dinner now. See ya. Bye, Sabretooth. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I don't mind being called Megs. I've never really liked my name. I have a lot of nicknames in my family, but it depends on who you're talking to. For one example, I was, for context, the 7th grandchild, and for some reason, I was always called Fiver growing up, even though I was not number 5, I was number 7. And then it just stuck. I don't get why I was called Fiver, but I still am to this day. Part of me feels like I really should have tried harder to find that tree planting festival, but I just got so into my story time about the interactions I had today that I just couldn't focus on anything else. I had to tell my stories. I really did. Oh, my energy levels are really low. Where did I put the anchor? This may be my downfall. We'll see. Oh, another thing I wanted to mention to you guys that I'm excited about. So literally, I am so close to 4,000 subscribers. It's insane. Like, I know I still have a little bit of a way to go. I know that. But I'm really excited. I was struggling with growth for a long time because of just how my personal life got, and it affected my ability to be consistent with content. But I'm slowly but surely getting back to that consistency. And it's been really nice. And I don't know. I experienced a bit more growth recently, so I'm just excited to see that I'm so much closer. In fact, if you do the math for it, I think last I checked, it was like 175 something, or like 170 something more subscribers until 4K. So I'm really excited. I hope me bringing it up like that doesn't irritate anybody, but I'm just really excited. Okay. I have some stuff to take care of on the farm tomorrow. My character simply just does not have the energy for that, and that's okay. That's a whole mood right there. I forgot I remember the thing now. Earlier there was another story I wanted to tell you. My mods already know this one. And the reason they do this is because I tell them a lot of things first. But basically, I got home today after being out for a while, and there was a whole lizard on my living room floor. And I didn't know if it was alive or if it was a dead lizard, but weirdly enough, my cat was not going after it. And then a little bit later, I go to like check on it to see where it was, and it hadn't moved. So I got up really close to it to see. I didn't touch it because I was worried about the germs, but I looked up real close at it. This lizard was dead. And the only reason I know for sure is because it hadn't moved at all. And then my cat goes up to it and puts her paw on its tail, and then it doesn't even move. So that was how I knew. But anyways, that lizard is still there because I don't know what to do with it. I don't want to touch it. I don't know what you're talking about, Taco Time Traveler. I don't have anything premiering. I should because I'm behind on videos, but I don't currently. Wait, have I not? Oh, I've already donated it. Okay, cool. Wait, include chest in global inventory. What? Wait, what does that mean? That, and then wasn't I supposed to give that back to Jim or no? Let me find where my other coffers are and then we're gonna go get these opened. There we go. Do I know you from somewhere? Also, I love how my character is holding this seaweed like they're just so proud of it, but the seaweed isn't even touching my hands. Or kelp, whatever it is. Oh, it is seaweed, okay. People just call me... Wait, do you mean that like crow or crow? Because your name is Crowley, so I couldn't tell which one you meant. But I definitely don't mind being called Crowley since that's my actual chosen name. Well, I will call you whichever your preference is. My soup is almost done, but I'm reducing it a little bit before adding the cream. What does reducing a soup mean? Does that mean that you pour some of it out? I feel like that's a little wasteful. Unless there's just like too much broth or something, then I guess I understand. Okay, I'm waiting for the store to open now. Okay, you mean crow. I was gonna say, I feel like crow... It sounds like a very country nickname here. Okay, called Crowley Crow, like the bird. Okay, because I just feel like if I sat there like, hey, Crow, I feel like you'd block me. Oh, you know what I just thought about? I thought about it earlier and then I forgot again because I got distracted in the conversation we were having. Whenever I first started the live and I got to the just chatting screen, I looked at it and I was like, did I focus the camera? I did not. So honestly, I'm probably going to be a wee bit out of focus on stream today, but I don't know if I have the energy to care right now. I should, because I want to make sure the quality of the stream is good, but I just don't know if I have the extra spoons to truly care right now. I should, but I might not. Correct if I'm wrong, but Crowley's name is based off a character from Good Omens, whose name is actually pronounced Crowley. First person to call me a crow that isn't pronounced like the bird is getting blocked. But I just did. Does that mean you're gonna block me? It's not. Okay. I don't know what the AU is supposed to be pronounced like, so I'm just gonna pretend that I understand. No, Lexi. You know what I feel like would be really fun? I wouldn't actually do this, I just feel like it's too chaotic. But like, hear me out. What if one day I just modded every single person in chat? Because Trong used to do that. For a long time, actually. And the thing, especially with the way it was at the time, because there's only like one level of modding. I think there's like 2 now for what your abilities are. But anyways, everybody that would go into his chat would get mod. And it was the most chaotic thing in the whole world. But that also made it where it was a lot harder for people to act up in chat. So I guess it technically worked, but I feel like that's super chaotic. What do you mean I don't have any donatable items? This is so rude. Saturn is correct, yes. So Crowley is pronounced crow like the bird. Wait. Wait, so I can't call you Crowley then? I feel like I say Crowley because that's my sister's cat's name and it's a character from Supernatural. I just tapped the mic. Sorry, that was probably loud. I'm so used to that. Now I'm gonna have to like retrain myself. Unless you just don't mind. But I forgot. Okay, I need to go and actually do productive things, but now I want to go see how much it costs to buy a cow, because I want a cow. I really do. I mean, Ash calls it Crowley all the time. I don't mind either way. Ash calls you Crawley. I feel like that's a whole extra pronunciation, though. Because we were mainly saying Crowley and Crowley, and now we have Crawley. At first I was clicking with like the left click to move the conversation with the character, and it wasn't working, and I was like, what? And I know I had the button on here, but I'm so used to it being left clicked, I forget. I do. It's gonna cost me almost all of my money for one cow. The audacity. I can only afford a chicken. Oh, okay, because I was gonna say, I was like, huh? Okay. And you don't believe what happened to me on Fortnite last night? I understand what you're saying, if that helps. Wait, what happened with your brownies, and also what happened on Fortnite? I feel like a couple of different conversations happening at once. And that reminds me, I wanted to ask, I'm going to make this a poll. So this is in regards to a certain season. It is now where people are starting to eat the thing, this thing I'm going to mention more. So let me know when the poll goes up what you call this thing, okay? You'll see what I mean in a second. Just trust me. I need to know. I'm sorry. This is just very, very important. This is vitally important information. Okay. Poll should pop up in a second. What do you call this crustacean? Crawfish, crayfish, or crawdad? I need to know. This is very important. Someone wearing a Goku skin was hiding in a box and jump scared me to death. I don't even know who that is, but they sound like they would really like Hot Wheels, and they also sound like they would wear Heelys. They're dark chocolate brownies, but the best part is I put the Dunkaroo icing on them because they have it for baking cookies. It's so good. You can buy that in containers, because I just want to eat that with a spoon. Me and Crow having 3 different conversations at once is normal. I feel like it is for us too. Please, I love that. I have no idea who Goku is at all. So that was just what came to mind. Hello? Hit the piece of garbage in front of you. This is a container of icing that they use. I want some of that just to eat with a spoon, honestly. That reminds me, I had this phase when I was like 14 where I was obsessed with the flavor of chocolate and peanut butter together. So much so that I would, with a spoon, eat just straight up peanut butter combined with chocolate fudge frosting. And I just would eat it straight out of the jar. And I had that phase for so long, it got to the point where my mom would buy separate jars of peanut butter and chocolate frosting in the house. And they would label it with a Sharpie on the lid saying that it was mine so that way nobody else would eat out of it. I don't know what my deal was, but I really did. Sometimes it would also be like the middle of the night and I just wanted something sweet. I wouldn't even grab a spoon, so I'm definitely exposing myself here, but I would just take my four fingers. I had to look for a second. I had to kind of look for a second. But anyways, I would get these 4 fingers and like claw it out of the container and then just like lick it off my hand. And yes, I would double dip. And then I would just go back to bed. Is the, okay, I saw that. I don't know why I did that, but I did. And an update on the poll. Okay, nobody said crayfish so far, so that's good. No, it's ultimately not that deep. I just like, I'm so used to calling it crawfish that when I hear other terms, I'm like, what do you mean? Crawfish. It's really not that deep though. I just was curious, and it's coming up on crawfish season here. Kinda, sorta. I feel like I'm going in the wrong direction. I've just gotten super into just smashing all of the trash over here. Okay, can't go past that yet. Well, then where are the activators for these two? I've gotten all the garbage that was over here. Oh, and I had something else I wanted to ask. If I do the poll for it here, I may additionally do it in my community tab. I'm really not sure what my plan is at the moment, but I was trying to figure out if I would ever want to do morning streams. And I wouldn't all do morning streams just because I prefer like midday and like evening ones, but I'm just trying to think of other possibilities to at least try. Like, I feel like at some point doing something like a coffee and Coral Island stream in the morning would be so nice. Like, I don't know, I just feel like that'd be fun. How have I not found a single activator yet? This is making me mad. Like, it's literally 6 p.m. in the game, and you're telling me I haven't found a single one. The audacity. I like morning streams unless I have to work. I like watching them and like having my coffee alongside like a fellow streamer that's having some of theirs or whatever caffeinated beverage of choice that they have, and then playing just whatever game that they feel like. It's nice as long as it's not too early. Anyways, I just was thinking about doing that at some point. It wouldn't even necessarily have to be with Coral Island. I just said that because I felt like it sounded catchy with both of them starting with the C. We'll see if I ever actually do that, but I just kind of thought it would be a nice idea to at least maybe try a few times at some point to see if we as a community liked that. In fact, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the poll. I promise I'm not in a bad mood. I just looked at myself through the camera on the stream. I looked so angry just now. I promise, y'all know me, especially if you've been here before. My resting face looks like I'm so angry or so bored. I promise I'm fine. I mean, I'm a little sleepy because I started a lot later than I normally would, but I promise I'm okay. Just a simple yes or no for the poll is all. And also, just to make sure that it's clear, I definitely would not have every single stream be a morning stream. I'm just simply trying to see if there's anybody that'd be interested in watching that. Just making sure to make any typos. Okay, cool. We're good. I feel like it's, I mean, I guess it's productive, but not like what I first think of when I think of productive. I think tomorrow in the game, after I take care of like the basics, I want to go through, and it's probably going to take me a couple of in-game days on, not because of how huge the farms are and how much stuff is on here, but I want to go through and just clear a bunch of this stuff. Maybe not necessarily all of it, like some of those grass patches I might keep, but other than that, I think I'm just going to clear everything. And I've got to sell some stuff ASAP in this game because I don't have enough money. I was just kind of thinking about something, and this isn't like just for like my mods or anything. Like, this is for everybody to respond to. Please let me know if you feel like this makes sense and it's like a good analogy. So you know how, have you ever heard like whenever you're cleaning, if somebody tells you like, hey, like if you haven't seen blank blank item in whatever amount of time and you've been totally fine without it and not needing it, then you can probably afford to like donate it or throw it away, right? Then you're fine without it. I feel like though, as much as I go through phases with video games, thinking about that has me thinking. I feel like the same could apply to games, would it not? Because there's a lot of games that I've tried, and because of that, I now accidentally neglect games all the time. So with that said, wouldn't that same logic apply to games where it's like if I haven't played it in blank amount of time or really felt the urge to, then I would probably be fine without playing it, right? Does that make sense? Maybe I think it makes sense in my head and it doesn't because I'm tired. But like, I need somebody to let me know if I got my message across with that. I just feel like, content creator or not, there are so many games coming out constantly, and I've tried a lot of them and will most likely continue, but I just can't possibly keep up with every single game that I have anymore. I just can't. I really can't. There are too many. And it can be really hard to narrow down what my main games are that I'll like rotate between on my channel. It really is hard. I feel like I should apply that cleaning logic to the games that I play. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Okay, cool. I'm glad that I don't sound totally crazy. Because sometimes like I'll feel really bad about not playing something for a long time, especially if it randomly gets hype again, and then I'm just like, do I stream this just because other people are streaming it, or do I stream it because I'm actually interested? And sometimes the answer, if I'm being honest, is just the fact that I would stream it because other people are streaming it and not necessarily because I want to. And I feel like it shouldn't be that way. Anyways, I'm just kind of rambling about it at this point, but I really need and want to narrow down my games and be like, okay, like these three, these are my main things that I'm gonna rotate between. Or maybe it could be more than that, maybe it could be less than that. I don't know. I just need to narrow it down, and it's absurd how many games that I have and how many of them I don't actually play. Like low-key, some of them I probably shouldn't have spent the money on. And that's not because of anything bad about the game whatsoever, it's just because looking back, I'm like, wow, I really don't play that much. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten that. My soup is made, I'm back in my comfy chair. Saturn, I was asking earlier if you answered, I just didn't see it, I'm sorry. But you said you were reducing your soup. What does that mean? I thought that meant maybe you had too much broth and you had to pour some of it out or something. What does reducing a soup mean? Genuinely asking. I got gifted Pal World the other day and I'm thinking about playing it. Honestly, I say if you're interested, then you should go for it. I'm sure you've seen some of the stuff about the controversies. I personally don't know enough to really speak on it, so I definitely recommend looking into it yourself to see how you feel. But yeah. I don't think I'd ever play Pal World unless someone gifted it to me. It just doesn't seem like something I would super like. I just feel like I wouldn't either. As I said though earlier, I don't feel like people deserve to be bashed for playing it, because I just feel like That's not going to help anything, nor is it going to do anyone good. So why take that approach, you know? Carly, I feel the same way. I feel obligated to play it since I was gifted it from a friend. I say give it at least a try then. Just so that way, like, it further shows gratitude for being gifted a game, you know? My eyes just did that thing again where they randomly unfocused by themselves a little bit. I will never get over how aggressive the wood chopping motion in Coral Island is. So funny looking to me. So hey, I can't donate some of these artifacts because they've already been donated. I'm thinking of just selling them. I don't know what else I'm gonna do with it. It's just sitting there, like, collecting dust in my pockets. And, like, I don't know, I'm cringing because I feel like I shouldn't be doing that. Did I need those daisies for something? I don't remember. And I feel like I might have needed those. I really do feel like I needed the daisies for something. The turnips, I know at least like the good, like better grade ones. I need to sell for a quest, but that's for bronze quality. These are silver quality. I guess it's fine. Watch me do this and then immediately regret it because I realized later on what I needed them for. It's fine. Taco Time Traveler, you were reminded multiple times to please not self-promote. Those are the only warnings you're getting. Please don't do that. I am too tired to be dealing with that right now. Please don't. I don't like when the games do this. Why is it so silent? Literally, almost every single game on PC I have ever played does that thing where it goes quiet for a little while and then the song eventually like boots back up. Like, why does it take so long? Is that like a coding issue that's like hard to avoid or something? I just feel like it happens all the time. Saturn, I thought that said, do you need a mom right now? So I guess Saturn is my mom, confirmed. But you're fine, Megs, it's okay. No, you're good. It was, yeah, y'all are fine. It was just the timing. You're good. Well, do you need a mother? I'm just for the lack of context, I'm gonna pin that. I don't usually pin out of context things, but that was pretty good. Oh, you know what else I was gonna do? I thought about selling these, but now that I've realized about the fact they give me the energy, I'm gonna save those as little energy boosters because I need to clear all kinds of stuff off of my farm. And it's gonna take me several days because of how huge it is. So I'll need those to, you know, fix up my energy. Try to find something to watch on TV and there's nothing good on. What streaming services do you have, if any? The reason I'm asking is because I could suggest something. I'm giggling. You know, whenever people like say that they're like kicking their feet and they're giggling, sometimes like I actually do that and it's kind of fun. Especially because like, this is gonna sound really weird and I hope that there's at least one person out there that understands what I mean. But do you ever watch a movie or like a TV show and you get to a certain scene, whatever the scene is, and it gives you like secondhand embarrassment and it's like hard to watch because of that? So you just sit there like kind of watching but also partly blocking the screen. sometimes like I get those moments that are so intense and I just feel like I have to like partly cover the screen with my hands and then I just start like kicking my feet because I'm so like secondhand embarrassed from whatever's happening that I can't look, but I also need to look so I can know what's going on. It's fun to be cringe and silly and goofy and I'll never stop. Personally, I think embarrassment is a social construct. Do what you want. Be silly. Be nice to people because it's free. I used to say this, so I think when I was like 17, but I used to say that being kind to people is free and being mean to people is expensive, so you should choose the more affordable option because we all like free things. The True Saturn, me too. I'm just watching cable. I settle on Big Bang Theory. Let me tell you, I get secondhand embarrassment all the time. I have that happen to me constantly when I watch stuff, and like it's so seriously intense that like sometimes I have to like pause it and like take a moment to contain myself and then unpause it. Why is there just like a little turd right there? What is that? Well, I can't chop up the turd. Hold on. Can I throw something away and then pick it up? Oh. It was a geode, not a turd. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Coral Island. Coral Island devs, if y'all somehow see this, please don't block me. I'm sorry. I bought your game in early access. Whenever it first was released into early access. Please don't block me. IRL and shows, I know what's going to happen. I feel like I can't watch the show anymore. I know! And I don't understand why the feeling gets so intense. But it does. Can I ask a question about shows? If some of y'all do the same thing I do, or if I'm weird, go for it. If anybody's mean to you, Megs and I will personally be the ones to clock them into a timeout. Oh, the reason I said that is because I'm pretty sure Shiver has been in heavy lurk mode. I don't like the sound that made. That was a very unpleasant noise. And me too. There you are. The only reason I said that is because I thought that you were like heavy lurking. So like I knew that you were here, but like lurking. Do you ever refrain from watching the end episode of a show or movie because you feel like when it ends you'll be sad when it's over? Yes. I was like that with Supernatural. Like I had to force myself to watch the last episode to make sure I could see how it ended. Yes, me all the time. I'm glad that we all like seem to have the same experiences. It's nice. And here we go again. The game is doing the cute little thingy thing it does whenever the song stops. I still haven't watched the last episode of Merlin or Avatar, The Last Airbender, even if I know what happens, because I have an innate fear of the emptiness after a show is over. I also like hate the empty feeling of whenever you find a show online that you like that has basically all the seasons. You watch all of it and then you're like, okay, so what now? Because you were obsessed with whatever that show was, and then you feel like there's just nothing left to do or look at whenever it ends. I started reading fanfiction when I was younger and I still do. Don't judge. I'm not judging. But it's just that sometimes Wiz just goes fully silent. I was just saying earlier, I feel like almost every PC game I've ever played does that, and I just don't understand it. Second thing that I don't understand about it is why does it take so long for the song to start playing again? Hello? I don't know why you're just hanging out outside. Hi. I hope it starts raining soon. Is he standing out there saying that because he just doesn't want to go to work? That's a mood. That really is. I just get way too into things I watch and consume. The day Wiz shuts down, I think I'll cease to function. I don't even want to think about that happening. That makes me sad. I don't want to think about that. I've already donated that too? I mean, I guess I could sell it, but that's annoying. Also, me Saturn with shows that I've waited for like forever. By the way, there was something I wanted to read off to y'all. It's gonna pause the game for a second. And this was also on Twitter. Just give me a hot second so I can find the tweet and read this to you. Here. Hold on just a moment. I am almost done. Okay. So allegedly there's more information released about a new Nintendo console. Well, quote, I don't know how true this is, so please take this with a grain of salt. Will launch this year with an 8-inch LCD screen. I don't know. But then somebody in the community, by the way, quick little shout out to Dahlia Crossing. She makes a lot of cute Animal Crossing content. This was her response to ignoring the dumbness of that statement. All I saw as new console, which means new Animal Crossing. And I just love how that's the way a lot of people interpreted that. Like, I just thought that it was so funny that that's how a lot of people read that message. It was like, oh, okay. New Nintendo console means new Animal Crossing, which isn't entirely wrong. It means that, like, we're a lot closer to getting another one, which is cool. Yeah, I'm not taking anything super seriously about announcements until we have something that feels and looks a lot more official. I also feel like there's some kind of Nintendo new console thing that rumors like every year, like every now and then. So I try not to take it too seriously until Nintendo themselves really properly announces something. I feel like, okay, on my thumbnail it says making progress, and I technically am. It's slow progress, but it is progress. So that counts, right? I've been slowly whittling away at all the stuff on my farm that needs to be cleared. I made a little bit of progress in the ocean water. And in my defense, I started later than normal, so pure sleepy vibes today, truly. I'm so lit because I had to focus, but I do that to Saturn. No, you're fine. It's okay. You're good. I could probably take that pole down now. Wait, actually, Crowley, while you're still in my chat, I want to show you something. This just makes me laugh. My mod Shiver made this of me. It's a photoshopped image of my face on a pickle. And in case you hadn't already seen it, I needed to make sure that you did, because it's practically the mascot of my channel at this point. It's just, I feel like it's such an underrated emoji. I'm keeping that there forever. That's amazing. I'm glad that you like it. Pickles have always been one of my safe foods, particularly the dill ones, because we are anti-sweet pickle on this channel. I haven't tried bread and butter pickles, but there's a good chance I probably wouldn't like them. Dill pickles are the way to go. There's that one, and then I don't remember if you met Paula or not, but Paula drew this emote of Portia from Animal Crossing because she's my favorite. It's literally gonna take me like the rest of the spring season probably to get all of that stuff off. At least in the meantime, I'm getting extra seeds and I'm also getting a bit of sap so that way I can make some more tree candies to then use those in the ocean. And you know what, at this rate, that may as well be my plan to do farm work. I need to get actual crops tomorrow. So I'll do that, continue working on clearing away this stuff. And I guess eventually with all of that, I can just make a bunch of the candied tree seeds in bulk. And I feel like would probably be the smartest idea for right now for me because that means I'll be productive, but it's also not going to require a lot of effort. I think I met her before, actually. That's so cute. I'm glad you like it. And also, if anybody says anything, I did make sure to ask first. I know she drew that for me, but that's still her artwork. So I made sure to ask and everything. Don't worry. She's known about that emoji for forever. Okay. It's only 6 a.m. in the game, so they're not going to be open for business yet to get the seeds. So I'm just going to do this again for a little bit until it's early and not early enough, late enough in the morning that I can go to the store. My soup is actually giving me life right now. I slayed so hard on this soup. The way that I just had like a silent burp. I actually burped, but the mic didn't pick it up at all. I love how that was my response to your soup message. Please don't block me. Oh yeah, I don't even know if you said what kind of soup it was. I know you were talking about your soup, but I don't think you said what kind it was. What did everyone have for dinner? I haven't had dinner yet, but to be fair, I did have a lot later of a lunch, so I'm just not really that hungry. I'm just gonna have my character wait here for a little bit because I'm waiting on the store to be open. I haven't had dinner either. So regardless of whatever your time zone is, what time would you say on average that you guys eat dinner? So I feel like for me, I tend to eat it kind of late. Like, I know I shouldn't always eat super late at night, but I do. I mean, sometimes I'll eat dinner on time, and if I do eat it on time, then I'd say it's like at like 6 or 7 p.m. But typically it's at like 9 or 10, low-key. You'd say about 7:30. I feel like that's a good time for dinner. You made Zupa or Zuppa? The Skana soup, Olive Garden style. I don't know what any of that means, but it sounds fancy. I was about to say something, but then I remembered that you were eating, and I feel like that was probably gonna ruin it, so never mind. Cutscene time! Better make sure we get some of that cereal Archie likes, honey. We're about to run out. Yes, because you have to buy the replacements whenever it gets low, not when it gets empty. Maybe grab more than usual since they're on sale. I say that as like a self-call out usually, just because I'm very guilty of that. Something will get empty and then I go and buy more of it, even though I should have done it sooner. I ate at like 6 p.m. or 10 p.m. No, in between me. Sounds really good, Saturn. Megs, it is. I'll send you a bowl. Or imagine just like putting it in a plastic Ziploc and then mailing it. Are you sure you can't decrease the price of these cinnamon rolls? You know I'm buying in bulk for the inn. Not Suki trying to get a big deal. Besides, you live there. Even if you plan on buying this much regularly, I'm sure we can discuss something, but I'll need to speak to Sam first to make sure everything is above board. That sounds good to me. I love her hair. Hey, what are you doing? That's mine. Wait, who did what? What happened? Not the girls arguing. Not the argument. I don't even know what that is. It looks like flour. Okay. They are fighting right now. I want y'all to read this dialogue. I'm gonna click slower so you can read it. You and that rich lady leg of yours? Not the roasting. Literally, they are fighting. This is chapstick, by the way. They're fighting. It was just funny to me to see them fighting over it. You know, I keep myself in shape by tending to my very healthy and plentiful farm. If you have a plentiful farm, then why is my character here being a farmer? That's what I want to know. This is my town. I love how my character is basically eavesdropping on their conversation. Ladies, that's enough. You're causing a scene. Right? Thank you, Sam. Thank you for coming in and fixing the conversation. Oh, I thought I heard something. I was like, what is that? Now I can't wait. And technically could have skipped that dialogue, but I chose to look at that just because it was so funny to me to see them fight like that. Let's see, what seeds should I get? It's getting close to the end of the season. I went all the way here to buy seeds and I'm like, well, wait. Isn't the season literally about to end? Like, what's the point of that? Go back, hold on. Yeah, it's day 25. I may as well wait a couple more days to do crops. I guess that was a waste of time, but I mean, it's fine. I just feel like realizing that now makes a lot more sense. I think what I'll do then is empty my pockets, see how many of those candied tree seeds I can make, and then if I have a decent amount of them, maybe then I'll make my way to the ocean. Is there any space in this one for these? Nope. Okay. And for crafting. Okay, I can't make any more. I made 5. I guess that's decent. You know what? Yeah. I will go to the ocean for a little bit and use those. By the way, how was everyone's day today? Like, I feel like since I started the stream in the evening, I feel like I can ask that. I know I can ask regardless, but I mean that very literally for how your whole day was, not just part of your day. I feel like I normally stream, like, since I stream at like 2 or 5, I'd say it's a little bit earlier. You haven't even finished your day yet, but how was everyone's day? I had a good day today, aside from strange men that I saw when I went on my walk. Because that was very weird. Especially the first guy, because why was he so rude? Like, I don't know where he got so much attitude from, but put it back. I hope you enjoy your lurk, Megs. It's good. My day was good. I got my hair done, and then I just hung out at home. What did everybody else do today? I really honestly didn't do a whole lot. Given I was a bit busier in the afternoon, but like aside from that, I didn't really do much. wasn't gonna go all the way over here at first, but I couldn't find the activators in the trash that was in the front, so I thought maybe if I go over here to do it. And I don't remember if I fully broke it, but there was some up here. Okay, it's gone. I don't know where the activators are then. Sometimes they really do hide, and it's hard to get to them. Like, logistically then, I guess they'd be over here? I really don't know. Frankly, I'm a little frustrated as to how hard these ones are to find. General question for everybody, out of curiosity, if you were to randomly, like, let's say you woke up in the middle of the night, maybe like to get some water or something, right? Something normal. You woke up at like 2 a.m. and you saw that I was randomly streaming. Would you or would you not be surprised? Like, if I just did a sporadic 2 a.m. stream and you woke up to that, would you or would you not be surprised? I'm really curious to see how y'all would feel about that. Not saying that I would, because I don't know why I would be doing that, but like, would you or would you not be surprised? Finally, I found one. Watch it not even be for the correct thing. Because that was so far. Okay, which one is it going into? This one, okay. I would be surprised. Yeah, who stays up that late? I mean, I do sometimes, but I wouldn't be streaming at that time. Because, like, I mean, even if I was super energetic and wanting to, who would be up to watch that? I mean, I'm sure there's somebody out there, but not nearly, like, the amount that you would ideally want to see whenever you stream. Does that make sense? I don't know how else to word that, but I hope you get what I'm trying to say. Other activator has got to be found any second now, just because if this is some of the only trash left in the area, then where else would it be hiding at, you know? It's got to be somewhere over here. I guess this was unlocked at some point I didn't see. I don't know, I guess we'll find the other activator whenever we just happen to find it, because sometimes I feel like I'll really try really hard to deliberately seek out a bunch of them, and then I feel like that way that I go about it somehow makes it harder to find them. Because I feel like whenever I'm not actually looking, I find them a lot faster. That, and I feel like whenever I'm not looking for coffers, I get a crazy amount of them in the water. By the way, if anybody here has not already liked the live stream, I would really appreciate that if you could. It is completely free and a very easy way to support me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Wait, what's all the way down here? It lagged a little bit just because I think it's a big area that I haven't really technically unlocked. But I think I'll be able to get down there eventually. That looks really cool. There it is, okay. Well, I'm gonna finish clearing this up anyways, just because, why not? And plus I think it ups your town ranking the more of the trash in the ocean you get rid of. Both of those. Can I eat the sea urchins? Ooh, I can't. Okay. I guess it technically counts. This game isn't going to be on Switch for a while, right? So it is going to be on Switch, but I don't think anybody has an exact date. And it's just because I think it would have been here sooner, but they're trying to make sure there's no issues like lag or like glitch wise, or if just to make sure that it's smooth when it gets moved over. And I believe that's why it's taking so long for the Switch release, but they are still doing it. They're just, I guess, just want to make sure that there's no problems, which is good. I'd rather them take their time on it. Also, if anybody's watching and there is a release date for Switch and I just don't know about it, please feel free to like let me know in chat or in the comments or something. I feel like I need to sneeze and it's not coming out. You don't understand what's being said. That's me a lot of the time. Okay, I'm gonna move the anchor to like over here so I have a better idea of where the last area I was at is. I think I just heard the cat. Hold on. I hear her outside the door. Would you guys like to see her? Here. Hold on a second. Actually, this is checking. Okay, cool. I thought that I didn't unmute the desktop audio, which is how you'll hear the. Like, have I really streamed this whole time? And it's just been like that? Here, Luna. He says, hi. Hello. Sorry, Luna. I had to like move my arms. I don't know how well it's going to show up on camera. If you look at the side of her neck, it looks like she's badly injured. She's okay. For context, her nails accidentally got a little too long and she ripped out a hunk of fur from scratching herself really hard. I'm gonna go to the other screen for a second. Now I can see. Oh, ma'am. Ma'am. Ow. 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 Luna the baby, I love her. She loves you too. Luna also says, please like the stream and subscribe because both of those things are free. I don't know how well the mic picks that up whenever I do stuff like that because I want you to see her face, which is why I turn, but then whenever I look away like from the direction of the mic, I feel like sometimes my voice isn't picked up as well. But yes, Luna says to subscribe because it's free. All right, Loon, I love you, but I need to set you down, baby. There we go. Let me see. All right. All right, I think what I want to do tomorrow in game is honestly not even, I have all this to still clear up, but you know what the main offender here is? It's just the trash. So I think I'm gonna try to go to all the trash patches on my farm and get rid of those, or get rid of what I can out of those. Luna, I was just holding you, baby girl. Can you wait, please? Is anyone else's cat like mine, where it's basically like they're made of Velcro and they're incredibly clingy because you're their favorite and they don't want you to leave or move or do anything ever? Because that's how my cat is. Also, you know what I've never tried? Okay, I was gonna see if I could light this fireplace like you can in Stardew, but you can't, I guess. Oh, okay. Guess it was something outside. It's the way that I just started another day in almost Stardew Valley. The way that I just started another day in Coral Island and now I have to pee. Love that. Luna, ma'am, you cannot be in my lap the whole stream. Ow, that hurts. The only reason I get mad about that is because she does it at really inconvenient moments and she like destroys my shoulder when she does it. Like she just digs her nails in to make sure she has good grip and doesn't fall. And then like it leaves scratches through my shirt and it hurts really bad. Hi, Lexi. Hello, Brian. Welcome in. She said, I can. You must hold me. She wants to be held 24/7, just no matter what. Well, not exactly, because like she constantly wants to be picked up and then held briefly like a baby, and then she wants to be put back down again, and then shortly after she wants to be picked back up. And it's like a cycle all the time. Why am I chopping down the trees when I know I need to be getting rid of the trash? I'm already getting distracted. Love that. I'm gonna get these bottom sections. I know I talked about it earlier, but I'm mentioning again just because I'm still so excited and I still can't stop thinking about it. I'm so close to 4,000 subscribers. I feel like I can feel it, how close I am. So I don't know, I've been thinking about it a lot. I'm very excited. And I was thinking about it again, which is why I brought it up again. Well, I hope y'all don't mind. I'm just trying to share my excitement, especially because I've been like close for a while and now I'm like especially close. So I'm just excited. Hi, Luna. Ma'am, you cannot use my chair as a scratching post. You've already ripped up the corner of it from making it a scratching post despite what I've told you. It's true though. My chair is badly ripped up in the corner because she used it as a scratching post multiple times despite me telling her to stop. And also, yes, she does have scratchers. She has 2. She just doesn't always like to use them. She has like a cat tree with like a couple of different sections that she can scratch. And then, you know, like that rope material that's typically used for scratchers? We have a version of that that dangles off of a doorknob. Like, you just hang it there and cats can stretch and use that as an opportunity to sharpen their nails. I have one of those in my room, and then we have a cat tree scratcher in the hallway. So why she still chooses my chair, I have no idea. Oh, that's her thing, that she's been picking my chair too. Maybe she got the idea from Luna. Maybe they like telepathically communicate, and Luna was like, hey, Athena, you should try this. It's really fun, and no matter how many times you're told to stop, you don't stop doing it. Maybe that's what Luna told her. A little scoundrel. Also, hey, I wanted to mention, I think I may just like wrap up stream early tonight. Just because I started later than normal, which kind of did affect my energy levels. I hope y'all don't mind. Not right this second, but probably soon-ish. I'm very stubborn, and I really, really, really hate having to cancel and or reschedule streams. It's the bane of my existence as a creator. Truly it is. So in my eyes... y'all see this, right? Y'all saw that too, right? Y'all are my witnesses. You just saw her do that. Like, you're in air jail now. See, you don't like it, do you? Well, I don't like it when you scratch my chair. Stop it. I love you. You're basically my child, but stop it. Y'all saw that. You are my witnesses. But anyways, as I was saying, I'm sleepy, and I'm also very stubborn, and I was not willing to cancel or reschedule. So I figured a shorter stream was better than no stream. Kitty, I missed it. It's okay, don't worry. I would have streamed the full stream, but basically to catch you up, Alan, by the way, welcome in. The reason today's just shorter in general is because I'm sleepier. I started a lot later than normal. I was supposed to start at 5 today, but then that didn't work out. So I pushed it back to 6 to 6:30 to start. And then the game took forever to update. So I'm just lower on energy than I normally would be. And I don't know if when exactly you popped in, but if you rewind just a little bit, you'll see in the background of my camera that the cat just hops up on the chair and then tries to scratch the corner after I just called her out on how much she scratches my chair. But I think I am, actually, I don't know. I wanted to raid someone, but I feel like there's not a whole lot of people here for a raid. What I will do though, because I didn't do it earlier since I was being lazy about it, which is my fault, I'm gonna try and attempt to refocus the camera. I don't know if that helped. Yeah, I don't know if that helped. My hair is being crazy too, so that's another good thing. I think I am, instead of rating, I think I am just gonna go ahead and wrap it up here a little bit early. So I'm sorry today's stream had to be shorter. I'm gonna go back and add that to the title just so that way people see that and I'm not potentially being misleading. But thank you so much for coming to my stream. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed already, I would greatly appreciate that if you could. I am slowly but surely creeping up on 4,000 subscribers, and I really appreciate all of the help that I can get in reaching that. And with that said, I will see you guys next time for another live stream. Sometime tomorrow or very early Monday morning, I should be getting next week's schedule posted. I don't know why this part of my face looks so red right here. Maybe it doesn't for you guys. I'm okay. Anyways, I'll see y'all next time and expect the schedule post soon. Bye, everyone!